Playoff coverage on the Diamond on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com will start in 2 minutes. It's high school baseball and softball playoffs on RoCo Radio. Your pregame show gets underway in 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's high school playoffs on the Diamond here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com starting in 1 minute. Your RoCo Radio pregame show featuring your North Star Driving School keys to the game before first pitch will start in 30 seconds. The following is a presentation of RoCo Radio Sports. High school playoffs on the Diamond. It doesn't get better than this.
Winning run stands at second. Ground ball through the hole. Rounding third is Stritt. Heading home, the throw in. No tag. She slides in. The hand touches home plate. Rock solid softball in 2025 is granted. The Cougars cement their legacy. State champions for the first time on the softball diamond in school history, in county history. Here's a 2-1 from Madden. That's hit high and far. Right field. Way back to the tree line for Cora Engel. Home run number 2 of the game. We are tied. We're not going anywhere. Opposite way through the hole at second base. Rounding third is Stritt. He's heading in home. Here's a throw in from Roberts. It's a bullet. The slide head first. He's safe under the tag of the catcher Kennedy. Stritt Matter scores an RBI game winner. A walk-off for Nick Rumley.
Now our attention shifts to 2026 and what's in store for a great playoffs on the Diamond, with several teams competing for a state championship.
AGP looks to the wristband with 18 Ks. Here's the 0-2, caught the corner, strike 3 to end it. A 1-0 win.
Here's the pitch. She will send that into left center, and it's over
gone.
The ball. Chloe Ferguson was the only Rockingham County player with a hit. She still is, and now she's the only run on the board. Ferguson with a solo shot home run.
2-0 pitch, high fly ball, deep center field. Backpedaling towards the fence, reaching out. Oh, it's out of here! Round tripper for Grayson Shelton. Sheila Manine extended the glove, came back down, thought he might have had it, but no. Grayson Shelton, another extra base hit. This time he drives in 2 alongside himself. 3-run bomb for number 4. 13 straight retired. The 1-2 from Eli. Inside.
Oh,
strike
got him
3.
looking.
Caught him looking. 6 strikeout, 5th looking for Eli Gann. As Rakestraw sets up outside. Here's the 0-2. Got him going after it on the changeup. 2 strikeouts here in the first inning for Nick Grumley. Here's the 3-1, high fly ball, way back, gone! Right field for Justin Freeze. That's tone setting for the leadoff man. 1-2, high breaking ball, high fly ball, deep left field, shading towards center. It is out of here and past the Sam Jones Baseball Complex scoreboard for Bryson Apple. A solo shot, 3-2. Burgess will take a breather now, back inside the circle, middle of the rubber. Here's the offering down the plate, high fly ball, deep left center field, way back and gone for Lindsey Redmond. It's Bombtown, USA on a Friday night.
It's time for playoff action on the diamond on RoCo Radio. We take you down to the field for the RoCo Radio pregame show. We'll bring you your starting lineups. We'll hear from our local coaches. And we'll bring you first pitch and your keys to the game. Brought to you by North Star Driving School. It's playoff baseball and playoff softball on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com.
Hello and welcome in. We're ready to get things rolling on the RoCo Radio pregame show as Rockingham County looks to defend their softball crown. And they start off that defense here in the round of 32 after achieving a bye into round 2. They are the 4 seed taking on 13-seeded Southern Guilford, who beat 20-seeded St. Paul's 10-7 to make it here. Caught up with Coach Candace Langle of the Rockingham County Cougars earlier. Give it a listen. I'm Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio here with Coach Candace Langle of the Rockingham County Cougars. Coach, these are 2 very young teams. What has changed in your team the most since last year, aside from the usual stuff like, getting younger?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference right now for us is leadership. Now that we've gotten where we are in playoffs, the last year's team had a lot of experience with going deep into playoffs and big games like that. And this group, I don't know if they even understand the magnitude of what's at stake. And that can be a good thing, and it also can be a bad thing. So, just leadership and taking things serious when we need to. But on the flip side, having a young group has been great because they've been super aggressive and willing and want to win and want to work, and they work hard. And so, it's been kind of like a double-edged sword.
You played Southern Guilford 3 times last year, but this year they're not in your conference. Very little experience against them. How's the prep change going into a game against a team like this?
Yeah, no change. I think we just continue to do what we're doing and hope that we can continue, to jump on early, attack, jump on the first strike, and get ahead early and stay ahead.
They've got a couple of hard hitters, a couple of people batting over 500. Ava Grace Pruitt took care of that against McMichael. Do you think she can do it again tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, if you look at other teams' conferences, not just this team, but teams in general, they're not seeing pitching like Ava Grace. I mean, she's a rare talent, and not many teams see someone like that, so I think she's going to be just fine.
What do you tell these players that are going into their first playoff game?
Yeah, just to enjoy it, but also, you got to play like it's your last because it very well could be, and so you've got to come out aggressive, stay hype, and, hopefully attack early and execute when we need to.
What does it mean to you to be able to play, last year y'all were a high seed then as well, but to be able to play so many games here in Wentworth when it comes to playoff time here in May?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. We don't have to travel. We don't have to, get on a bus and get tired or get relaxed and then try to wake back up and stuff like that. I think we saw that when we had to travel to Crest. We came out a little rocky at the beginning last season, and then we finally pulled it together. So playing home is huge. Plus, all our family and friends can be here, and I know that means a lot to the girls.
It's Coach Candace Langle of the Rockingham County Cougars. Thank you, Coach. That was what Coach Candace Langle had to say as we get set for first pitch here in a moment. What's up, sir? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take a picture. Yeah, thank you.
One for the umpire, one for us. Never seen or heard of that.
It's all right. Yeah, thank you. All right, so I just got the lineup if you're wondering what that was. So, got the North Star Driving School keys to the game. Tonight's keys to the game is brought to you by North Star Driving School in Reedsville, serving the Piedmont to the coast for over 10 years. North Star guides you 1 mile at a time by providing help for drivers of all ages. Beginner drivers can start their journey with confidence and hands-on training for real-life driving situations. Refresher lessons are also available for those looking to brush up on skills and build confidence. Safety today, drive tomorrow with skills for life. Thanks to North Star Driving School, now offering Level 2 driving tests for teens. Give us a call today at 336-432-0043. That's 336-432-0043. Or visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/North Star Drivers Education. North Star Driving School, patient, professional, and focused on you. I think the key to the game is going to be taking the pressure off of Ava Grace Pruitt by getting a couple of hits early. Madison Smith, the freshman pitcher, puts up good numbers, but she hasn't played as stiff of competition. 2.62 ERA, 74.2 innings pitched, 57 hits given up, only 28 runs, 45 walks, and 151 strikeouts. Not bad numbers, but she also gave up 10 hits and 7 runs against the St. Paul's Bulldogs. If they can take advantage of the fact that this is a freshman pitcher, I think they'll be in a very good spot with the amount of playoff experience that is on Rockingham County softball. It's not great, but you've got 3 players who were major pieces of the championship run last year. Then you've got a lot of freshmen. If those freshmen can step up, I understand this is their first playoff game, but if they can step up and get some hits, I think they should be able to get this out of reach from Southern Guilford pretty quickly, and that would be the difference in my eyes. Just got the starting lineups for each team. We'll go with Rockingham County first. It's going to be number 16, Macy Hunley, the center fielder. Batting second is number 15, Ella Brannick in right field. Batting third is Lainey Rebb, wearing number 19. She's at first base. Ava Grace Pruitt's the pitcher. She's batting fourth, wearing number 5. Bella Jones is batting fifth. She's the shortstop, wearing number 3. Number 18, Annabelle Lovelace, comes in batting 6th. She's the catcher. The designated player is going to be Abby Lipscomb, wearing number 12. Number 11, Cameron Wynant, is batting in 8th after Lipscomb, and she is playing second. And rounding out the lineup will be number 10, Chloe Ferguson, in left field. Rylan Moore, number 13, will be playing third base, and she is a flex player. Looking around the horn for Rockingham County, going to have Ferguson in left, Hunley in center, Ella Brannick in right, Rebb at first, Wynant at second, Jones at short, Moore at third, Lovelace catching, and Ava Grace Pruitt pitching. Next, we'll take a look at what Southern Guilford has. So Southern Guilford batting first for them will be Samaya Behringer. So Samaya Behringer bats first for Southern Guilford. She's playing at shortstop. Wearing number 1 and playing the pitcher position will be Madison Smith, who we've talked about briefly during this pregame show. She will be pitching. Batting third, we're going to be seeing number 4, Madison Goins. So Madison Goins bats number 3 in the lineup, and Goins will be playing at third base. Next up and batting fourth, it'll be Chloe Lyons. Chloe Lyons wears number 3. And as mentioned, she is batting fourth. She'll be playing catcher. Batting fifth and wearing number 18, it'll be Camille Penn. Camille Penn will be seen playing in right field for the Storm. After Penn, it'll be number 14, Janae Brown. Number 14, Janae Brown, is going to be batting 6th in the lineup and playing in center field. Next up is the first base player. That'll be Riley Price. Riley Price is batting number 7 in the lineup. Then batting 8th will be Bailey Inman. Bailey Inman will have the number 5 on her jersey. as she plays at position number 4, that's second base. And finally, to round out the lineups, we're going to be seeing Lila Parks. Lila Parks wears number 11, and she'll be playing in left field. So looking around the horn for them, you're going to have Parks in left field, Brown in center, Penn in right, and then looking around the infield bases, at first it's going to be Price, at second Inman, at shortstop Behringer, who's also the leadoff hitter, at third Goins, and the pitcher will be Madison Smith, and the catcher is going to be Lyons. So that's it for the starting lineups for these teams as we get set for playoff action. Winner of this one plays the winner of 5-seeded Seaforth and 12-seeded Western Alamance in the round of 16, which would be the 5A East quarterfinals. Just 16 teams would be left for the winner of this game and the winner of that game. Western Alamance, the 12 seed, took down South Granville 19-9 in the 12 versus 21 seed matchup to punch their ticket to this game at Seaforth. And as we mentioned to start out the show, 13 seed Southern Guilford took down 20 seeded St. Paul's to make it here against the Rockingham County Cougars. Thanks for joining us on YouTube or RoCoRadio.com. We've also got a team covering McMichael Baseball. That's Jonathan Hatley is covering McMichael Baseball. He's on YouTube, and you can find Rockingham County baseball coverage on RoCo Radio's Facebook or YouTube page, whichever one you like. Or, preferably you would stay right here with me. But listen, if you don't want to listen to the championship defense beginning here at the Rock, you got other options. Don't know why you choose them. But in all seriousness, we've got many great baseball and softball teams here in the county. For the first time in RoCo Radio history, we are doing 3 separate broadcasts. And look, hopefully we get to keep doing this because, not that I don't like commentating with the other guys, but that would mean that there's other players or other teams still in. We're hoping these teams go as far as they can. Going to hand it over to the crowd mic.
Carolina Bookkeeping, Tax and Business Services. Cheaper than dirt construction. Coleman's Cabinets. DNKD LLC. Jim Fargus at Fargus Insurance. Johnson Tree Property and Maintenance. Catherine Hall at Buried Insurance. Lambeth Asphalt. Morris Heating and Air. Tim and Michael Equipment Trading. Pete's Burgers and More. PG's Chicken and Biscuits. Farina of Eden, Reedsville Nissan, Ruger, Bromley Family, Sandy Cross General Store, Scott Automotive of Eden, the Blissful Talent Catering, Trax North Carolina, Will McLean in Eden, M&M Tire and Auto, St. Patrick's Landscaping and Design. Please don't forget to visit our concession stand along the third baseline for a cold drink along with popcorn, nachos, and other snacks. Tonight's special is Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Get yours while they last.
Starting lineups from the PA coming up in a moment, as well as the Star Spangled Banner as we get set for the first game of Rockingham County Softball's championship defense of the 2025 3A NCHSAA title here in the 5A round of 32. Both coaches meeting currently in the different batters' boxes. Round of 16 will take place Tuesday. We'll have all that action for you on RoCo Radio and hoping for some playoff action next Friday as well. Hoping we're keeping on going 7 days from now. As Michael Baseball, Michael Softball, Rockingham County Baseball, Rockingham County Softball, and Moorhead Baseball are still alive, still fighting in the 5A, 4A, and 3A state playoffs, respectively. We'll see if one of our teams can take home a crown. Had a lot of champions in Rockingham County as of late. Reedsville obviously winning 2 basketball titles in the past 4 years, 2 football titles in the past 4 years, past 3 years, I guess, for both of those. Rockingham County Softball getting a ring on the softball diamond about 11 months ago. So had a ton of championship coverage on RoCo Radio. We're hoping to bring you some more as we are here in mid-May.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rockingham.
We'll hand it over to the PA.
For tonight's matchup in the East Region of the 5A state playoffs. Between the Southern Guilford Storm and your Rockingham County Lady Cougars. First, let's meet the Southern Guilford. Reserve, Jaden Crumpton, number 10. Their starting lineup. Batting first, number 9. Playing shortstop, Samaya Behringer. Batting second, the pitcher, Madison Smith, number 1. Batting third, number 4, third base, Madison Goins. Batting fourth, number 3, the catcher, Chloe Lyons. Batting fifth, right field, Camille Tien, number 18. Batting sixth, number 14, playing center field, Janae Brown. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 2, Riley Price. Batting eighth, second base, number 5, Bailey Inman. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 11, Lila Parks. And now let's meet your Lady Cougars. First, the reserves. Number 8, Madison Childress. Number 21, Emma Rumbly. Number 4, Lillian Rakestraw. Number 2, Ava Doss. Number 14, Izzy Rakestraw. Number 27, Allie Humble. And now the starting lineup. Leading off, playing center field, number 16, Macy Hunley. Batting second, playing right field, number 15, Ella Brannick. Batting third, playing first, number 19, Lainey Red. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 5, Ava Grace Pruitt. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 3, Bella Jones. Batting sixth, number 18, the catcher, Annabelle Loveless. Batting seventh, DP, number 12, Appy Lupscomb. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 11, Cameron Wynett. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 10, Chloe Sue Ferguson. And playing third base, number 13, Rylan Moore. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
now ready for first pitch here on RoCo Radio as Samaya Behringer, Madison Smith, and Madison Goins are due up for the Southern Guilford Storm to start off this ball game. Behringer batting first. Behringer's stats on the year go like this: batting .400. She's had 60 plate attempts for 45 at the plate. She has 12 runs batted in, 6 extra base hits, 5 of those doubles, 1 of which was a triple. Behringer has appeared in 16 games. She's been walked 12 times, 4 strikeouts, a .550 on base percentage, .556 slugging, a 1.106 OPS. So she'll start things off for the Southern Guilford Storm. She is going against Ava Grace Pruitt, a Carolina commit, as she pitches her first playoff game of her senior year. Pruitt's stats, immaculate. 0.83 ERA, 14-2 win-loss record in 16 appearances. Pruitt pitched 76.1 innings, only 29 hits given up, 9 earned runs, 41 walks, 174 strikeouts, 4 home runs total given up, 307 batters faced for Pruitt, the multi-sport athlete. Behringer gets ready to lead things off.
Leading off for the Storm, number 9, Samaya Behringer.
Behringer steps in. Has a pink softball bat. So we get ready for the first pitch. First pitch on the way. It'll hit for a strike, coming in at 6:08 p.m. Weather here in Wentworth slightly cloudy. Sun's starting to shine down on the field as she swings and misses on the second one. .68 degrees with 7-mile-per-hour winds. 0-2 count. Swung on and missed. Samaya Behringer is cut down on strikes. 1, 2, 3. She's back in the dugout.
Number 1, Madison Smith.
175th strikeout thrown by Ava Grace Pruitt as Smith steps in. Here's the freshman pitcher. Smith with no batting gloves. Gets set. Here it comes. Inside, 1-0 count. That one goes a couple inches in front of her knee. And Smith will step back in. Smith batting .554 will swing on that one inside and miss to make it a 1-1 count. A 1-1 count for number 1 as she steps back into the batter's box. Even stance. Takes that one low, 2-1. Hitters count now. That one is going to be clipped back into the backstop, a 2-2 count. Lovelace retrieves it and sits back down. Even count for Madison Smith. Here's the pitch. Thought about it? Oh gosh. My dad just brought me a yoo-hoo. This is great. 3-2 count. So we get... You're not getting on the mic. I don't have an extra mic. Joe has that one. You ain't getting on the mic. We're not sharing. As she is cut down on strikes on the payoff pitch. Madison Smith with the strikeout. Madison Goins up next. Batting third. Back-to-back strikeouts to start off this game for Ava Grace Pruitt. Sun has peeked out from behind the clouds, is shining down on the field as that one goes outside for a 1-0 count. Fans still filtering in here. Goins takes that one outside, 2-0 count. Was my last day of high school today. Still haven't outgrown Yoo-Hoos. Oh, well, thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. 2-0 count. That one down the middle for a strike. The 2-1. Goins batting .667 this year. 44 hits in 66 at-bats. Incredible numbers. 2-1 count, bases empty as she fouls that one off towards the third base coach. Now evened up. Even count here in the top of the first. Swung on that one high, and it'll go back towards the parking lot. Keep this at bat and by extension the inning alive. Goins one of few seniors on the roster. She's actually the only senior on the roster, as she will send that one into right center for a base hit. Rounds first, heads to second, as she is now going for third. Wynant makes a throw, and it is grabbed by Rylan Moore, but not before Madison Smith gets on base with a triple. Madison Goins, rather, gets on base with a triple. That is her 13th triple of the year, which doesn't even feel like a real stat, as Chloe Lyons comes up to the plate. Chloe Lyons has a runner on third now. Lyons thus far this season as the cleanup hitter has 16 runs batted in, as the first one will miss. 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes, a runner on third, and 2 outs on the board as Lyons, the catcher, stands in. She's left 20 runners on base this season. That'll roll. It's stopped by Lovelace to make it a 2-0 count. Camille Penn in the on-deck circle, as we've got a 0-0 score here in the top of the first. The pitch. That'll just miss the square, 3-0. Lyons taps her feet with the bat and steps back into the right-handed batter's box. Here it comes. That'll go low, and Walker. A 4-pitch walk as Lyons makes it to first. And that'll be runners on the corners for Camille Penn.
Number 18, Camille Penn.
Penn, the junior, is batting .429 this year. 20 runs batted in. And she'll step into the right-handed batter's box. Second base, the only one that's empty for the Southern Guilford Storm. Swings and misses on the first one. It's an 0-1 count. Penn, playing in right field, will step into the dirt. Here it comes. Down the middle for strike 2. An 0-2 count early for Penn. Don't want to waste these runners on first and third if you're Penn. Even stance. Here's the pitch. Down the middle. Strike 3. A backwards K ends the inning. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. And 2 runners are left on base. Ava Grace Pruitt gets 3 strikeouts. Madison Goins puts a triple on the board. Chloe Lyons got walked, but runners are stranded on the corners as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. A 0-0 score here in Wentworth. Thanks for joining us here on RoCo Radio as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. Rockingham County will try to grab an early lead here in this playoff ball game against the Southern Guilford Storm. Macy Hunley, Ella Brannick, and Lainey Rebb are due up for the Rockingham County Cougars. Macy Hunley leading things off this ball game. Hunley is batting .404 this year. 19 hits, 18 runs scored, 8 runs batted in, 4 doubles and a triple. No home runs yet. So she'll lead things off. She'll be followed by Ella Brannick. Then after Brannick, it'll be the senior Lainey Rebb coming up to the plate. I think they said she's going to NC State after this season. On the mound warming up is Madison Smith. Freshman pitcher putting up some great numbers this season in the circle. Smith has pitched 74.2 innings, only given up 57 hits and 28 earned runs, 45 walks, and 151 strikeouts total. She's got a long, great career ahead of her, if this year is any indication. The freshman warms up as Hundley will now walk up to the plate for her first playoff at bat.
Number 16, Macy Hundley.
She'll draw across in the dirt and take a practice swing. Nothing score as we head to the bottom of the first. We'll see what Macy Hundley starts this game off like for the Cougars. First pitch is high, 1-0 count. Hundley steps out and takes a practice swing. Now she'll jump back in. That one she cut on and missed. It was a riser. That'll put the count at 1-1 for Hundley. Hundley steps back into the batter's box. Here it comes. Hundley drills it. It'll roll into right field. Hundley with the leadoff single for the Rockingham County Cougars. That's a way to start off your playoff career as Ella Brannick comes up to the plate.
Number 15, Ella Brannick. Brannick on the right side. Runner on first. It's Hundley. First pitch. Brannick nails it, but it goes foul, hitting the right side fence and making it an 0-1 count for her. Second pitch is going to be drilled over towards right field. Running in and missing it is Penn, and that'll put two runners on after the E9. That moves Hundley to second and puts Brannick on first. Here comes Lainey Rebb wearing number 19. Rockingham County wearing pinstripe uniforms, got black jerseys, black pants, but white is the stripes. Hundley thought about going on that inside pitch. Nice grab by Lyons, makes it a 1-0 count. Got Hundley very antsy over on second base. Hundley this season with 9 stolen bases. She's trying to make it 10 as Lainey Rebb takes a strike one. Rebb steps back into the batter's box. Got two runners on. Third base is empty. Here's the pitch. Down the middle for a strike two. A pitcher's count here for the freshman, Madison Smith. Hundley on second, Brannick on first. No outs. That one will drop after hitting its peak. That'll be a called ball. 2-2 on the board. Rebb takes that one for a 3-2 count, and sliding in is the stolen base from Hundley. A full count now for Rebb as Hundley makes it to third base with her 10th stolen base of the year. Reached on a single, was sent to second on the E9 for Brannick.
Now she's on third. Here's the pitch. Reb sends that one into deep right center. It'll drop at the wall. That'll be an RBI double at least. And it might be a 2 RBI double. Yes, it will be. Macy Hunley and Ella Brannick score, making it a 2-0 Rockingham County lead. Key number here, no outs on the scoreboard.
Number 5, Ava Grace Pruitt.
A 2-0 lead as Reb puts it at the right center wall. Here's Pruitt. Swings on it high, sends it into shallow center, over towards second actually, and it is dropped at second base by the shortstop. So reaching on an E6 is Pruitt
Number 3, Bella Jones.
as Behringer missed it. Reb on second, Pruitt on first. Hunley and Brannick back in the dugout after touching home plate to make it a 2-0 Rockingham County advantage here in Wentworth. Thanks for joining us here on RoCo Radio as they have a meeting in the circle. Trying to regroup with their freshman pitcher. 2-0 Rockingham County lead after the 2 RBI double from Laney Reb. Still no outs on the board. Southern Guilford with 2 errors already in the first 4 batters faced. Here comes Bella Jones to the plate. Had a great showing in the conference tournament. Jones with 5 more hits, 10 more runs batted in, 4 more doubles, 6 more runs, and 7 more walks this season. So Jones steps in after a much better year than last year. Here's the pitch. Swings on that one and misses to make it an 0-1 count. Jones back into the batter's box, slightly closed stance. Swings on that one, pulls it just foul. That would have been a few feet further right. It would probably score at least 1 run, maybe 2. Instead, Laney Reb will stay at second. Reb with 3 stolen bases this year. And Pruitt will stay at first. Jones watches that one sail outside to make it a 1-2 count. Here's Jones. 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Cut on, missed, foul tip. And it is dropped by the catcher Lyons to keep this one going. Trying to move the runners on first and second. That'll go high to make it a 2-2 count to Jones. As mentioned, she has improved the amount of walks that she's gotten this year. 9 walks total. Here it comes. It's high. Thought about going. Did not. That'll make it a 3-2 count. As Lyons has to reach above her head to make the catch. 3-2 count. Jones almost struck out. But now she's worked it up to a full count after going down 0-2. Here it comes. Jones chases that one, misses. It's a strikeout for Jones, the first out on the board for the Rockingham County Cougars, as Annabelle Lovelace will come up to the plate.
Annabelle Lovelace.
Lovelace, one of many players getting her first playoff experience in this at-bat. Swings on the first one. It'll go towards second. And, wow, I think Ava Grace Pruitt outran Inman. It was an odd play. So Inman was supposed to just touch second base. I guess we're counting that as a hit, but Lovelace will load the bases with that one. Pruitt moves to second. Reb moves to third. So we've now reached the number 7 batter in the lineup, Abby Lipscomb. With just 1 out on the board, bases loaded, and a 2-0 lead. Couldn't have started out much better for these Cougars. 1-0 count. Lipscomb, the designated player, takes it low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes with the bases loaded here. 45 walks issued thus far this season for Smith, the freshman pitcher in the circle. A walk here would score a run. Lipscomb sends that one out into center field. The catch is made, tag up by Lainey Reb, and she will touch home plate to make it a 3-0 lead. Lovelace tried to head to second base. That was not for her, and she tags back up. So the sac fly out to center field, scores a run for Lipscomb as Reb heads home and makes it a 3-0 lead for the Cougars. Runners on first and second. Wynett swings on that one, looking for the throw, and I don't know if she got it. Oh my gosh. The ball was dropped. An E6 on Behringer just loaded the bases as Wynett headed to first. The catch was made. She thought about getting the lead runner, Pruitt, at third. Decided not to throw it to Goins. She threw it over to first to Price. Not enough speed on the ball, or not enough power behind it. Almost dropped as that one is sent out to right field by Ferguson, and the catch is made barely in right field. They batted through the lineup. We head to inning number 2. 3 runs scored on just 3 hits, 3 errors, and 3 runners left on base. So 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 3 runners left on base. A lot of threes. A 3-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars as we head to inning number 2. Top of the second on the way as we're here in Wentworth to start off playoff coverage of the championship defense. Due up for Southern Guilford, the number 6 batter, Janae Brown, followed by Riley Price, and then Bailey Inman. Janae Brown going to start off this inning at the plate. Brown this season, she's a sophomore batting .354. She's had 17 hits in 48 at-bats. She is one of 5 players with a home run for the Storm. Top of the first inning for Southern Guilford. First 2 batters struck out swinging. Madison Goins reached on her 12th triple of the year. Chloe Lyons was walked. There were runners on the corners for Camille Penn, but she struck out in 3 pitches, struck out looking. 2 of those were looking strikes, one of which was a swinging strike. So Janae Brown will head to the plate.
Batting number 14, Janae Brown.
Brown, the center fielder, gets ready. Standing at the back of the box. Brown watches the first one go by for a strike, 0-1. That one is going to be sent over to third on the pop-up hit. Rylan Moore makes the grab. Out number 1 of the second inning. Brings up Riley Price.
They call Riley Price.
Here comes Riley Price to the plate. She is a sophomore. Takes a strike 1. First pitch seen in her 20th game of the season. Holds the bat on her shoulder. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the middle for strike 2, pinpointed by AGP. No balls, 2 strikes for Price. Here it comes. Got her. A strikeout looking. 4th strikeout of the evening. Thrown by Ava Grace Pruitt as Bailey Inman comes to the plate. Inman on the left side. Fouls that one up. Almost landed over here in between the press box and the backstop, but it did not. It hit the top of the press box. 0-1 count. Swung on that one high, making it an 0-2 count as she missed it. So a foul ball, a swing and a miss, puts her down 0-2 in the count with 2 outs on the board. Pruitt trying to make it a quick inning. She does. A strikeout swinging for Bailey Inman. We head to the bottom half of the 2nd inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, no runners left on base as 2 are struck out after Janae Brown's pop out to first base. Thanks for joining us on RoCo Radio. Rockingham County baseball action is underway on RoCo Radio as well if you want to check that out here on YouTube. And if you're looking to listen to the McMichael baseball game, Jonathan Hatley's got you covered over at the McMichael baseball field. And I'm pretty sure Joe Dexter is the one on Facebook as well. So if you're interested in any of those games, you can check that out here on RoCo Radio, as we're running 3 broadcasts tonight. 3-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars over the Southern Guilford Storm, trying to send the 13 seed packing. Rockingham County played them 3 times last year. They beat them every time en route to their championship victory. It took place at UNCG. Madison Smith warming up for her 2nd inning of work. Last inning, Rockingham County scored 3 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors, and left the bases loaded. Macy Hunley will lead off this inning again. That was a little scary. The ball hit the fence right in front of me. That's okay. Hunley led off the game with a single. She ended up scoring after stealing third base.
Cougars, number 16, Macy Hunley.
Hunley prepares to step into the batter's box after putting up her 20th hit of the year and scoring her 19th run of the year. One 0 count for Hunley. Hunley drills the second one. It'll roll into left field. She's got base hits in back-to-back innings to start this one off.
Number 15, Ella Brennick.
Ella Brennick moves up to the plate next. She scored a run after reaching on an error. Right fielder dropped the ball as Brennick sent it a few feet in front of her. Pin had to run to make the catch. Popped out of her glove. So Brennick scored a run. One of the 3 runs on the board. Runner on first. That one is going to be a stolen base after the breaking ball, making it a 1-0 count, as Hunley has now stolen multiple bases tonight here in the 2nd inning. 2 hits, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored, not even 2 innings in for Hunley. Brennick went for that one late, fouled it off. Hunley was trying to steal another base. She'll have to move back to second after the foul ball as Brennick jumps back into the batter's box. Here it comes, the 1-1. Brennick swings on it high, 50 feet in the air. The catch will be made by third base's Madison Goins, and Wow, turned her back, and Hunley ran and took third. What a play, as Langle laughs at that one. Ball was in the air long enough, they forgot she was over at second, so she tagged up and ran right behind third base's Goins, who had moved so far off the bag. High IQ play there. Here comes Lainey Rebb with a runner on third. Rebb takes that one, breaking ball to make it a 1-0 count. Madison Smith throws it high a lot and then lets it drop at the last minute. Does that again as Rebb will foul that one off. Langle points to the field and says, hit it that way. As Rebb faces a 1-1 count. First and second are empty. Macy Hunley is on third. The 1-1. Rebb went for that one and missed, a 1-2 count. Steps back in, got white batting gloves, a white Easton bat, and she will foul that one up, and it'll hit the sidewalk. That'll keep it at 1-2. Hunley over on third base. She has been so aggressive on the base paths tonight, it would not even shock me if she tried to steal home. The pitch, it's a roller, 2-2. Hunley was ready. But thankfully, if you're a Southern Guilford fan, Lions made sure to not let that get past her after Rebb evened up the count. Here comes the pitch. Rebb will watch it go low. 3-2, and the pass is way off to third base to make Hunley tag up. So Hunley heads home and touches home plate to make it a 4-0 lead after the throwing error. It is 4-0 Rockingham County. Rebb stands back in with a 2-2 count. Rebb watches that one go outside. It'll walk her. 4 balls. Sends Lainey Rebb to first base. Here in the bottom of the second, Rockingham County nursing a 4-0 lead with 1 out on the scoreboard. Rebb draws the walk. Here comes Ava Grace Pruitt. Watches the first one go outside, 1-0. Reached on an error. And she takes that one low and inside for the strike, 1-1. One count with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Takes it low and inside. Nearly touched the back corner of the chalk. Now a hitter's count for Pruitt. Here it comes, AGP will send that one through for a base hit as it rolls into center field and Brown picks it up. Runners now on first and second for the Cougars with 1 out on the board and a 4-0 lead. Bella Jones up to the plate next. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Jones in her 3rd year on the varsity squad. Thought about going for it early on the off speed, did not. 1-0. Runners on first and second as she will drill that one. It'll go foul and hit Southern Guilford's bus. Jones just disrespecting their team by hitting the bus that they came. No, I'm kidding. If she did it on purpose, it would be impressive. 1-1. Jones takes that one for a strike 2, trying to avoid her second strikeout of the evening. Jones powers that one foul. So it'll roll a few feet left of third base. Had a long at bat back in the first inning. Might be in for another one here. Jones sends that one over to third. The put out at third and the double play is turned. And she grounds into a double play. The G5. And then the 5-3. The GIDP. We head to inning number 3. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Reb put out over at third. Rockingham County's only run scored that inning came due to Macy Hunley's base running. Stole second. There was a pop-up in between second and third. Third base Goins ran all the way in front of the shortstop and made the grab. And Hunley, who was behind her, tagged up and ran to third. Nobody was covering third, so she made it there right behind her, in front of her nose. And with Hunley at third, she was looking like she was going to try to steal home or something with how she was acting. And I think Lyons thought the same thing. She tried to make her tag up at third, but her throw was way off, so Hunley came home. Back to Southern Guilford. Back to the offense for Southern Guilford. Lila Parks, the only player in this game not to have an at-bat yet, as she is due up, along with back to the top of the lineup, Samaya Behringer, and then Madison Smith.
Number 11, Lila Parks.
Parks, the left fielder. Gets ready to try and get on base to start off this third inning. Parks did not try for that one. It'll miss 1-0. Second pitch is going to go too low. 2 pitches that have barely missed makes it a 2-0 count. Parks with the closed stance, close to the plate. Watches that one go right down the middle. 2-1. Wearing number 11, Southern Guilford wearing white jerseys. That's Southern Guilford magenta maroonish color. Numbers are written in that. 2-2 count. Black lining, black pants. And I can't tell if that's maroon or like a really dark purple. Even count, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. 6 strikeouts thus far for Pruitt. As Parks went for that one and didn't make any contact. Samaya Behringer comes up to the plate. Behringer thought about that one. Didn't go for it. It's a strike anyways. Behringer struck out for just the 5th time this season. Back in the first inning. 0-1 count for her. Fouls that one back into the fence. 0-2. Loveless adjusts her catching gear. And crouches back down. We got no 2 count. Here he comes. High and outside, 1-2 count. Behringer keeps the at-bat alive before stepping back in. That'll roll 2-2. That'll go inside. Now a 3-2 count for Behringer. Working it up from an 0-2 count. Stepping back in. Looking for her 13th walk this season. Doesn't get it. She strikes out. 2 strikeouts this game for Behringer, who came into the game with 4 strikeouts all season.
Madison Smith.
That'll bring up Madison Smith, who's in the same boat. Not a person who strikes out often. Struck out for just her 2nd time this season, back in the 1st inning. Smith takes that one. It'll go flying, a wild pitch as it hits the backstop, 1-0 count. That's not for a lack of at-bats or plate appearances for Smith. She's had 76 plate appearances and only 1 strikeout coming into this one. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Even count now for the freshman. Went for that one early, 1-2. 4 strikeouts in a row for Pruitt. If she makes it 5 here, we'll head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Just misses. Outside, 1-2. 2-2, rather, is the count. Smith connects it with that one, but it'll be fouled off towards the parking lot. Pitcher versus pitcher as the number 2 batter steps in. That goes low. Now a 3-2 count for Smith. Madison Smith working hard in this at-bat to work it up to a full count. Nobody on base. Here's the pitch. Got her. A backward strikeout. Madison Smith's strikeout number this season has went up from 1 to 3 through 3 innings here. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base as there are 3 consecutive strikeouts. We head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning, a 4-0 Rockingham County lead. Rockingham County going to try to keep the momentum flowing here in Wentworth and punch in some more runs. This is reminiscent of last year at exactly this time. Early/mid-May, 2nd week of May or so. And we had some really big victories in the playoffs early for Rockingham County softball. I think they mercy ruled 11-0 first round. I want to say Piedmont or something. Beat Ledford like 9-0. Didn't have much trouble in those early rounds of the postseason. And we sit here in the round of 32. They've got a 4-0 lead. Only 1 hit given up through 3 innings pitched by Evergrace Pruitt. But then again, Southern Guilford is kind of shooting themselves in the foot here on some things. I mean, 3 errors in the 1st inning allowed Rockingham County to get 3 runs. 5 hits total for Rockingham County. Some great base running by Macy Hunley. She's got 2 stolen bases and 2 runs scored.
For 18, Annabelle Lovelace.
Annabelle Lovelace will head to the plate. Saw her towards the end of the basketball season on the varsity team. She's been playing catcher this evening. Starting catcher has been her role all season long. as she marks her spot in the dirt. Here we go, starting off the bottom of the third inning. Loveless went for that one early and missed, 0-1. Loveless steps back into the batter's box with the 0-1 count. Fouls that one off the top of the backstop, the ceiling, some have called it. 0-2 count. Loveless steps back in with 2 strikes. Fouls that one off, swung a little late, sends it towards the parking lot. Keeps the at-bat alive. Was a little worried it was going to be stormy today after yesterday's weather. Checking the weather app, but it is sunny. Not cold, but a nice breeze here. Perfect weather for softball in my opinion. And as Loveless fouls that one off towards the parking lot once again, it'll land in the fence towards the grass. 0-2. But the sun's shining down on the field. There's an 0-2 count for Loveless. That one dropped in the dirt at the last minute. A ton of 12-6 movement on these pitches here from Smith. As Loveless gets her first ball of the at-bat. 1-2 for Loveless, who reached on a single in the first inning. She will send that one over towards third. It's a base hit as Goins dives and misses it. Loveless rounds first and decides to head for second. She wasn't sure at first, but then she made it all the way to second base. So the hit for Loveless is her second double of the season. Coming in the playoffs.
Abby Lipscomb.
Abby Lipscomb up next. Had a sacrifice fly to center field for the run batted in. Scored Laney Reb in the opening inning. Watches that one sail by for strike one. It's an 0-1 count for Lipscomb. Designated player for Ryland Moore, the flex player, over at third. That one is going to be sent towards shallow center. It'll drop in between 3 Southern Guilford defenders. And that base hit puts runners on first and third. Second base, the only one empty for Cam Winant as Lipscomb reaches first and Loveless reaches third. Winant reached first on an E6. Winant batting .261 this year. 11 runs batted in this season. First pitch is sent towards center field. The catch is made, but the tag up and the score by Annabelle Lovelace as we have a sacrifice fly to center field for the RBI once again, making it a 5-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars. Lipscomb stays put at first. Second and third are now empty, but it's a 5-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars. Chloe Ferguson sends that one over to left field. That'll drop for the base hit, and then there's an error out in left field. I don't even know what happened, honestly. A run's about a score. She reaches all the way to third base. That's going to be a single, and then she advances all the way to third on the errors. And that'll make it a 6-0 lead.
Casey Huntley.
I am perplexed at what just happened. 6-0 now, here in the bottom of the fourth. So Ferguson now on third as Abby Lipscomb comes all the way home and scores. Swinging on and missing the first one is Macy Hunley. That one will go low, making it 1-1. Hunley has scored twice. Went for that one early, 1-2. Got Ferguson on third base. She'd love to knock her in. And that'll score a run. She won't be able to knock her in. Ferguson just took home. 7-0 Rockingham County. I don't even know. I look away for a second and they're stealing home. 2-2 count. Okay, the catcher threw it into center field. PA announcer's telling me. I don't know why, but she did. So 2-2. That's where you shrug. Go with it. 3-2. Full count here for Hunley. Bases are empty for her. Hunley sends that one over to short. The 6-3 is complete. 2 down.
Number 15, Ella Brannick.
Here comes Ella Brannick to the plate with the bases empty. Reached on an error and popped out to third. Part of that weird play where Hunley made it to third base on the pop-up. That one will be high arcing, nearly like a half-court shot. 1-0 count. That one is nailed. It'll roll to center field as Brannick gets the base hit. Her first hit of the ball game.
Laney Red.
Laney Reb comes up to the plate. Reb's had a strong start to the playoffs. 2 RBI double in the first inning, scored a run, and was walked in the second inning. She'll foul it off. 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count for Reb, who steps back in. Reb powers that one out to left. It'll hit the fence. It went foul. Pulls her helmet down over her eyes. Not too happy with that one. Bases stay empty. Loveless, Lipscomb, and Ferguson have scored this inning. 2 outs on the board. Laney Reb swings and misses. And we will head to inning number 4. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and 1 runner is left on base. Fourth inning on the way. Fireworks here from the bats in Rockingham County. Thanks for joining us here on RoCo Radio. Story of the night has been Rockingham County getting some offense on the board, and Avery Grace Pruitt holding it down in the circle. Only 1 hit given up by her. She struck out 5 batters in a row and 8 total through 3 innings. Meanwhile, the offense has 9 hits, 7 runs, 3 errors that they've reached on. A lot of fielding errors. Some weird ones. Just some things you just can't, you'd have to see on TV, and we don't have that. I don't know how to describe some of these scored runs. But it's 7-0 Rockingham County. They've left 5 runners on base. But overall, the offense has been effective and taking advantage of some errors.
Number 4, Madison Goins.
Madison Goins going to lead things off here in the 4th. She's the only one with a hit tonight that's wearing a Southern Guilford Storm uniform. She had a triple in the first inning, did not score. think we're going to have some substitutions. Not sure where.
Over here we got 8 for 16 and 14 for 10.
8 for 16 and 14 for 10. So Childress will be in for Hundley. And Izzy Rakestraw will be in for Ferguson. So a couple of defensive changes here for Rockingham County as they lead this one 7-0. First pitch of the inning goes low, 1-0. One 0 count. That one down the middle. It's fouled off. 1-1. So Childress takes Ferguson's spot in. Well, no. Childress takes Hundley's spot in center field, and Izzy Rakestraw takes Ferguson's spot in left field. That would have really hurt. Oh gosh. Okay, that one fouled back directly in front of me. 1-2. That one will go low, 2-2 count. Even count here. Here comes the pitch, swung on way early. She is struck out. 6 Ks in a row. As Chloe Lyons heads up to the plate. Reached on a walk back in the first inning. Only player for Southern Guilford that has been walked. Camille Penn in the on-deck circle as Southern Guilford has one out. That goes up, 1-0. One ball, no strikes for Lyons. Lyons, the catcher, takes that one inside above the shoelaces, 2-0. Lyons sends that one sky high towards right field, and the catch is going to be made by Madison Childress, who's in right field. Brannick has moved to center field.
Number 18, Camille Penn.
So Childress makes the catch. 2 outs on the board. And a 1-0 count here. One 0 count for Camille Penn, who struck out looking last time at the plate. 1-1 count as she didn't go for that one. Even count, here's the pitch. Inside, 2-1. Barely missed. Hitters count here for Penn. Penn does not go for that one either, 3-1. Penn has a patient plate approach. That one will hit for a strike, 3-2. Even number of walks and strikeouts for Penn this year. And this pitch could change that. for the better or for the worse. It's high. It walks her. Penn moves to first base after her 10th walk of the year. Janae Brown has a runner on first.
Number 14, Janae Brown.
Didn't have any runners on base when she went to the plate last time. She led off the second inning with a pop out over towards Lainey Rebb, who's playing on first base. Takes the first one for a ball one. 1-0 count. Madison Goins struck out. Chloe Lyons flew out to right, and Penn reached on a walk. That's how this fourth inning has gone thus far. Brown cuts on that one low and missed it. 1-1. An even count. Went for it early. 1-2. Brown steps out. Gets directions from her third base coach. Steps back in. Open stance. That goes way outside. 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's another strikeout. 10 of them total for Ava Grace Pruitt. As we head to the bottom half of the fourth inning, a 7-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars. Thanks for joining us here on RoCo Radio, as Rockingham County softball is dominating here in round of 32 action.
Tonight I'm fishing Elk River, if only in my mind. No, I haven't seen her banks in such a long, long time.
Ava Grace Pruitt going to lead off this inning, followed by Bella Jones and then Annabelle Lovelace.
In my heart, your memory comes over me like the dark end, like a phone call from my baby, saying, honey, I miss you like crazy. Like
Rockingham County thus far with 9 hits total. A few errors by Southern Guilford have contributed to this 7-run lead.
Ava Grace Pruitt.
Ava Grace Pruitt going to walk up to the plate to the Temptations as her walk-up song. I would have went with something older, but it is what it is. Pruitt steps in. Nails the first one. It's over towards center field. Will she make the catch? She does. Twists her wrist at the last moment, makes a bucket catch for the flyout. Now Bella Jones will head up to the plate. Jones with a strikeout in the first inning, grounded into a double play in the second. Looking to change the story of the game for her here in the fourth inning. Swings on that riser, 0-1. Jones watches that one go outside for a strike 2, 0-2. No runners on, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth for Bella Jones, who had an outstanding conference tournament showing. She fouls that one back into the ceiling of the backstop, 0-2. Every time she's been down 2 strikes in the count, she's fouled it off at least once. Third time tonight this has happened. Jones fouls it off again, still 0-2. Jones's on-base percentage has increased. Her slugging percentage has decreased this season as she takes a strike 3. Backwards K in the scorebook as Annabelle Lovelace heads up to the plate. That's going to be strikeout number 3 of the evening. Thrown by Smith, Madison Smith. Lovelace steps into the batter's box. With 2 outs on the board, watches that one go inside just below her left wrist, 1-0 count. Lovelace has a couple of homers here in her first varsity season. Went for that one high, and that'll make it a 1-1 count. Wearing number 18, Lovelace steps back in. Drills that one into left center. That'll be another base hit for her. Her 3rd base hit of the evening. And her 2nd double. She's brought her double count up from 1 coming into this game throughout the whole regular season and conference tournament. She's got 2 of them tonight. Rylan Moore is going to head to the plate for designated player Abby Lipscomb.
Number 13, Rylan Moore.
So we'll see what Rylan Moore does with a runner on second base. Annabelle Lovelace. Moore takes the first one low, 1-0 count. Rylan Moore, this is her 15th game played. Fouls that one back. 1-1. 1-2. 1-1. Rylan Moore had a triple against Bethany earlier this year. She will foul that one off as well, making it 1-2. 24th plate attempt of the year for Rylan Moore. Got a runner in scoring position and a 7-0 lead. That one barely missed. 2-2 for number 1-3. Sun setting here in the county seat. And the sun might be setting on Southern Guilford season. They're down 7-0 here in the round of 32. That one is powered out to center field, and it is caught by Brown. A powerful hit by Rylan Moore, who's had 2 doubles and a triple this season. But it'll head out to center field where the catch is made. This is the first inning for Rockingham County with no runs scored. They still put 1 hit on the board. No errors and 1 runner left on base. It was Lovelace who was stuck at second base. Top of the 5th on the way. As Southern Guilford going to try to get their first offense of the game going. It's been a struggle for them. They have struck out 10 times collectively at the hand and glove of UNC softball commit Ava Grace Pruitt. Riley Price, Bailey Inman, and Lila Parks, who have all struck out tonight and are 0 for 1, are due up. 1 hit, 2 walks given up by AGP thus far this game. Looks like Coach Langle is making some more adjustments. Just trying to eyeball it right now. Still going to have Reb at first, Winan at second, Jones at short. It looks like Childress is moving over to center. Oh no, she's just walking over there. Okay. So Childress is still going to be in right field. Izzy Rakestraw is still in left field. Center field is now taken by Abby Lipscomb. So there's been multiple changes at center. It was Hunley, then Brannick. Now Lipscomb is over there. Brannick going to move into third base. I really hope I've got all this right. Might not. So here we go. Inning number 5 is on the way. 4 innings complete. 7-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars. 3 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, 3 runs in the third, and no runs in the fourth. It's been a nothing burger thus far for Southern Guilford.
We have 8 in right field now, 15 at third base, and 12 in center. And we dropped to 9.
Thank you. Home plate umpire now giving the adjustments to Southern Guilford. He told us first. How about that?
Number 2, Riley Price.
Here comes Riley Price to the plate. She's playing over at first base this evening. Price steps in. Southern Guilford's jerseys have Southern written across the chest. And that maroonish magenta type whatever it is, a 1-0 count. The number off to the right below that. SG logo on the shoulder. That one will go high for a strike. Called strike 1-1. One and one here, now 1-2. Riley Price hasn't taken a swing at it in this at bat. Struck out looking back in the second inning. Didn't go for that one either. 2-2 count, wise decision. Even count here for Price. Pruitt sends it. It's low, 3-2. The count is full as we start off this 5th inning. It's on the way. Got her. Backwards K. Riley Price heads back to the dugout. Bringing up Bailey Inman after Pruitt throws her 11th strikeout of the game. Inman playing at second base shows bunt. Whoa, that hit her. So the hit by pitch is Inman will head to first base. Inman's laughing about it, so, thankfully she's good. That's why they wear helmets. So runner on first. That'll bring Lila Parks to the plate. Unnecessary stat. That's just Ava Grace Pruitt's 3rd hit by pitch of the year. That'll be a strike one. And she throws it to Parks. That went down the middle as well. 2 strikes on the board. Southern Guilford has not taken a swing yet this inning. And they still haven't. But that's a ball. 1-2. Our base coach is saying, just swing at him. Parks did not go for that. It's a backwards K. 2 outs on the board. Bailey Inman on first base. Samaya Behringer stands in. Here's the pitch. Outside 1-0. Throw down to first by Lovelace. Pinpointed it. Red made the grab, but Inman was already tagged up. Behringer at the plate. She's 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts. Sends it over to short. Jones makes the grab, the throw. But the runner is safe as Jones mishandled it initially. So Behringer reaches on an E6. Inman heads to second. Madison Smith will come up to the plate. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Takes that one for a strike one. Smith will foul that one off. It hit something. What on earth just happened? Did it hit the light pole? I think it hit the light pole and Reb caught it. I think that should count as an out, but I guess not. 0-2. That's low. Throw down. Lovelace. And, yep, they got her. So, Lovelace throws it to first as they attempted the double steal. And over at first, Reb made the throw to third, where Inman was running after Behringer had ran to second and caught her. A 2-3-5 sends us to the bottom half of the 5th inning. No runs on no hits. 1 error. And 1 runner is left on base. Bottom of the 5th, Rockingham County with a 7-0 lead as the 4 seed looks to advance. Winner of this one moves on to face the winner of 5-seeded Seaforth and 12-seeded Western Alamance. That game Tuesday would be Rockingham County's last guaranteed home playoff game. So we'll see if Rockingham County puts this one to bed. They're 3 runs away from a mercy rule. I think, listen, sometimes when it's a 7-0 game, you just gotta tell a story. Chloe Ferguson just walked by, and I watched her with an entire box of Bojangles just walking by, and I was a little bit distracted, so I had to watch. And I look over the other way, and my mom is videoing me. It's just pure chaos here. It's hard to focus.
Number 11, Cameron Wynan.
Bojangles got cameras everywhere. But Cam Winan's about to step in. 7-0 lead for the Rockingham County Cougars over Southern Guilford. as Wynant steps into the batter's box. First pitch is going to drop low, 1-0 count. Price is at first, Inman at second, Behringer at short, Goins at third, Parks in left, Brown in center, Penn in right. Here's Madison Smith on the mound. Swung on and missed by Wynant, went a little early on the riser, 1-1. Ball and a strike for Wynant. Swung on that one high. Sent it towards center field. Catch is made by shortstop Behringer, running all the way over to the cut of the grass behind second base. Heading up to the plate will be Izzy Rakestraw for her first at bat of the ball game.
Number 14, Izzy Rakestraw.
Izzy Rakestraw will foul that one back. Class of 2029. As Izzy Rakestraw gets set to step in. She will tie her shoe. Umpire let her know. She'll now step back in. That'll go high, 1-1 count. I mean, it's almost like the arc of a basketball shot on these pitches. Izzy Rakestraw swung on that one and missed for the strike. 1-2. Izzy Rakestraw is 3 for 11 this season. And still 3 of 11. Fouls that one off towards the parking lot. Here's the pitch. Rakestraw fouls that one back. 1-2 count. Izzy swings on that one, sends it through in between the shortstop and third base. She heads to first. The left fielder bobbles it, so she'll now head to second, and Cam Wynant is in at third.
The right, Madison Childress.
That'll be a pass ball as Wynant heads home and taps home plate to make it an 8-0 lead for the Cougars. Nothing lead. I was wrong. The ball was dropped earlier by the shortstop, apparently, Behringer. So Wynant reached on an E6, now headed home. 8-0 lead. Here's the pitch. Out one fouled sky high towards the fans. Did not hit any of them. Nothing lead here with no outs for the Cougars. Madison Childress at the plate for her first at bat. Childress sends that one towards the pitcher. That'll be a fly out to 1. Ella Brannick up next for the Cougars. Got a runner on third and an 8-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. 2 runs away from a mercy rule. That goes outside.
Number 15, Ella Brannick.
Brannick drills that one into left center. That'll score 1 run and put the winning run on deck. She'll head to second, the RBI double for Brannick. She's now got 2 hits tonight and her first RBI of the game. Nine-0 lead for the Cougars, meeting in the circle, as Lainey Rebb is set to come to the plate with a runner on second. Only 1 out here in this 5th inning.
Lainey Rebb.
Looks like we've got a pitching change as Madison Goins will now step into the circle. Goins emotional as she steps into the circle, the only senior on the team.
Score update from Sam Jones Baseball Complex. After 5, Cougars 1, Havelock 1.
What? All right, y'all might want to change the channel. All right. Joe Dexter's got you covered on Facebook, YouTube, RoCoRadio.com. It's a 1-1 ball game between Rockingham County and Havelock. Oh, gosh. 5th inning. Okay. Top of the 6th. This is not good. Okay. I kind of want to... I might take one of the headset little ear things off and listen to Joe's broadcast because I'm nervous about that. We're probably about to wrap things up here as Lainey Rebb heads to the plate. Winning run on second. That one will go low and inside, 1-0. One nothing on the count. That'll go inside, and Brannick will head to third. Gets in there standing up despite the throw from Lyons. Rebb puts a bat on that one. Grab is made, and she did not throw down to first. So puts runners on the corners as Rebb heads to first. Brannick on third, Rebb on first. Here comes Ava Grace Pruitt with a chance to win it. Pinch runner over at first is Madison Childress. Ella Brannick's at third as Ava Grace Pruitt, the UNC softball commit, reigning Max Preps pitcher of the year in North Carolina, steps in to the right-handed batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swings on the first one, sends it through, and that will score a run. Ava Grace Pruitt walks it off. A 10-0 win for the Rockingham County Cougars as they run rule the Southern Guilford Storm. The 4-seeded Rockingham County Cougars win it on a walk-off by Ava Grace Pruitt as Ella Brannick scores the winning run. Her second run scored of the evening.
The final score for Wentworth, Cougars 10.
And the Cougars will be back here in Wentworth
Join us Tuesday night
this Tuesday to face the winner of 5-seeded Seaforth and 12-seeded Western Alamance. Don't know yet if we'll be bringing you the call on RoCo Radio. Depends on how the other teams do. Depends on how everything shakes out. Going to bring you a brief post-game show and then literally run down to the baseball field as Rockingham County and Havelock are tied at 1 apiece in baseball action in 3-seed, 14-seed action. If you want to hear what's going on there, you can listen to it live on RoCo Radio right now. It's on Facebook, YouTube, Substack, RoCoRadio.com. Joe Dexter with the call down at the Sam Jones Baseball Complex. Thank you guys so much for listening in, as we'll give you a brief recap. So, Rockingham County gets a total of 12 hits. They end with a mercy rule 10-0. And, Story wasn't just, offense being great. There was some less than stellar defensive plays by Southern Guilford. They had a lot of errors. They had some throwing errors, struggled defensively. Unfortunately for Madison Smith in the circle, that was the errors messed with her, I think, and also just being a freshman pitcher, it is not easy, especially against the reigning champions of the 3A. Ava Grace Pruitt was on the mound. She gave up a total of 1 hit and struck out, I think it was 12 total batters, maybe 13, and ended up walking off the game. So a 10-0 win for the Rockingham County Cougars. They finished the job. Southern Guilford is eliminated. These teams played 3 times last year, once in the conference tournament. Rockingham County won all 3 of those. This is the first time these 2 teams have played this year. Rockingham County earns the victory. Ava Grace Pruitt with the walk-off. Ava Grace Pruitt also with 12 strikeouts, maybe 13, but I forgot to write down what happened in the last at-bat. So we'll see Rockingham County again this Tuesday as the 4-seed plays the winner of 5-seeded Seaforth and 12-seeded Western Alamance. Rockingham County baseball currently underway. Sam Jones Baseball Complex. Joe Dexter with the call. You can tune in there on Facebook, YouTube, Substack, RoCoRadio.com. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Follow us on Facebook to find out where we'll be next.